is looking forward to the challenge of being underdogs at the Real Madrid Champions League quarter-final today, interim manager Frank Lampard said.
And I think there's pressure on both teams because of the size of both clubs. And I think when you the reason is there'll be pressure. Are Real Madrid favourites? Yes. And I understand why, because of the difficulties of our season and those things. I don't think that's a problem. I think those things are fine. There's no better carrot in football than trying to prove people wrong or be an underdog and have a good result. I think it's one of the best things. I've been part of that, and on both sides actually. So I think that's a nice challenge for us. So I'm not worried about that. And in terms of the pressure, I'm not worried about that. Football at this level is pressure, and if you can't handle the pressure, then you're not a big club or you're not a big player or participant in it.
Lampard got off to a losing start on his return to Chelsea as caretaker manager last Saturday. With the team beaten 1-0 by the Wolves, the club has had a disappointing season, with the team languishing in 11th place on the Premier League table, having sacked manager Graham Potter on April 2nd before bringing Lampard back. The Premier League is one of the greatest challenges in world football, and those challenges have taken us to a place we don't want to be as Chelsea. Lampard told the news conference yesterday, Tuesday 11th, ahead of the second game today.
And the Premier League is also one of the greatest challenges in world football because it's tough week in, week out, and those challenges have obviously taken us to a place where we don't want to be as Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea is 17 points off the top 4 with 8 Premier League games left, so winning the Champions League is their only realistic road to Europe's elite competition for the next season. Last term, they also faced Real Madrid in the quarter-finals and won the return leg 3-2 at the Santiago Stadium, but were knocked out on aggregate due to a 3-1 loss at home. Frank Lampard said N'Golo Kante, Mason Mount and Thiago Silva, who on missed trip to Wolves but trained with the squad on Tuesday, will all be available.
Understand the strengths of the Real Madrid team, which means in terms of their qualities in possession and their individual talent, we have to be very, very disciplined with our game off the ball against Real Madrid. Understand the threats. There's some very clear threats individually in their team. Ways that Real Madrid like to score and regularly score, and how they want to control the game. So we have to be defensively good against that. But I think we also have to show our own strengths in our game, and the players will be aware of how we want to approach the game. We have to have belief. We have to follow the idea, because in a high-level game, the biggest thing can sometimes be the mentality of following through with what the idea is under pressure. So we have to be, at this level, you have to be spot on with your game to take it back to Stamford Bridge next week in front of our home supporters.
Thanks for watching. I'm still your girl, Ladylois.
What a goal! He scores! Absolutely sensational!
Sports Frenzy, the game is on.